Loona! Dear God, the things I've seen this morning, let me tell you. The internet is completely obsessed with this doggo, like to the point where I'm actually kind of scared to go onto the internet now. My search history is not gonna survive this. Which begs the question, Vivziepop, if Loona is so popular, why haven't you used her for anything yet? No, seriously, think about it. What has Loona done since finding Via at the start of season 2? She completely sits out the Moxie Mafia arc because the voice actor didn't want to do any voice lines today. Who knows, maybe Vivzi fired her and replaced her with someone famous. Never done that before. I'm not getting over it, you can't make me. It just seems weird that you have a character that's essentially a clean slate, so you can do whatever you want with her, and you just sort of don't. To give an example of this, remember when Loona is comforting Blitz after he gets mega drunk about Stolas or something? Back when he wasn't the actual worst? Well, she comes out to comfort him for all of 10 seconds, and we get to see a side of her that we never usually see, also that we never see again, whoops, and it works. She's portrayed as this hard-ass Minecraft wolf who eats all the sheep, only in the daytime though, when really deep down she's a nervous wreck who acts out due to past trauma. This is good, this is character growth, we like this. Her warming up to Blitz after all he did for her and actually treating him decently despite how hard her outer shell is makes complete sense. It's human. I just wish that Vivzi included more of this in the show for any other character in the roster. I mean, we get this small little moment for a few fleeting seconds with one of our, 10 characters that we could be doing this about, and then bam, we're back to spamming swear words for shock value and promoting the worst love arc seen in the history of men. I'm gonna say it, lads, it's a worse love story than Twilight. God, I miss the old internet, man, the memes were so good. So Vivzi has proven that she can indeed write wolfies that have character depth, unless Brandon did it. It was probably Brandon. We'll ignore that and pretend that Vivzi did something good in her show, which, no. So if she can do this with Loona, why isn't she doing it with everybody else? I know why, because she can't. How many slow emotional moments have we had with characters like Millie, Stella, half the female cast actually? I mean, you've just proved you can do it, so at least apply it to Millie. Isn't she a main character? I think she used to be. Come on, do it. Give her an episode for real this time and not just a prank. It's a common problem with Vivzi and her work, especially as the show continues. It basically boils down to this. Show presents amazing character, show baits you into thinking amazing character gets an episode this month, and then character takes a backseat to Stolitz for the 30th time this week. Real shows like The Amazing Digital Circus fix this problem by having a pseudo-main character, and what I mean by that is we have a central focus who's Pomni, she's there, but in each episode she is paired with all or different characters each time to make sure each character gets their own personality and attention in order to fully flesh out who they are and why the audience cares about them. Garbage writers, on the other hand, focus on two characters and no one else, and then forgets all the other people even exist for whole arcs at a time. And if you ask her why on her Twitter page, she bullies you for not having any mansions and then blocks you forever. You don't know what constructive criticism means, do you? Now, I'm not a Loona simp, I don't think. No, seriously, I know the shit you guys are into, leave me out of it! However, I did really like season 1, not including this mess, but that came out in season 2, so it's season 2 now, fuck off. You can't have Kesha in your goddamn project and make it not look like AIDS. Looks like Vivziepop forgot how to count again. I was a big fan of Stolas originally in the first season anyway, and then I learned that the writing staff hate Via for no reason. My bird did nothing wrong. So naturally I rose to her defense, which resulted in me seeing Stolas for who he truly was, a garbage birdie who deserves die. So I'm more than familiar with characters that have been super abandoned for no good reason. Main difference being that I don't think Vivzi and Brandon actually hate Loona, as far as I can tell. I mean, they might do. Plus she's in significantly more projects, but it still confuses me that no one seems interested in actually focusing on different characters and storylines. It's just the Blitz one, again, for like the 14th time in a row. It was not even great the first episode. Stop making these. Sure, Loona's a backup character, but Millie isn't, apparently, and she gets treated much the same, if not worse. Also, I'm almost positive that Loona was originally labeled as straight, but then got turned bi. Am I making that up? Because I swear, if Vivzi did the make them gay for clout thing that she did with half the cast, I'm gonna flip my actual shit. Making people gay for attention isn't good, it's bad. Why not use the wolf for a real project? Any decent writer would tell you to, but I know you hate decent writers and come on, she's a fan favorite after all. So you haven't even got the Octavia excuse of everyone hates her, apparently, because they quite obviously don't. No, get away from me. It's not even really that it's a Loona problem, it's much more of a Millie problem. She has essentially zero character growth. Also, she's probably the next person I'm doing a video on, so, you know, look out for that if you're a Millie fan. Or 5 if you know. It's more that Vivzie has a plethora of interesting characters to use for anything she chooses, and she chooses to use them for nothing, and focus on the 2 characters that you don't care about again, and make the show about a romance drama, which, no offense, worst thing you could have made this. Like, obviously they're going to get together, even though they absolutely shouldn't. It's gonna make a terrible fucking message to all the people who have abusive relationships. If you make Blitz and Stolas end up together, oh, Vivzie, I'm gonna be so grumpy. I'm gonna make a proper rant video about why Stolas and Blitz should not end up together, because my god, the things you need to fucking hear about this woman, because you're gonna do it, and I know you're gonna do it, and you shouldn't do it. So just maybe include Wolf in some episodes as more than just set dressing. You've proven that you can, but I guess she just doesn't make you money, which surprises me, but nah, I'm not a millionaire, so what do I know? I own 0 Lamborghinis. But what do you think? Do you want to see more of Loona? Do you like her character when she's actually on screen, or are there some improvements to be made? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. It's very interesting to hear people who are actual writers write shit better than Vivziepop ever could. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and check out the playlist of these videos if you want to hear more whinging about Garbo characters. I'm pretty sure I've covered most of them at this point. Good night, humans. I'll see you all again with a Millie video in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Goodbye.